Alrighty folks, let's do another example problem, but now with more difficult operations. We have a fraction right here, right, and there's things happening in the numerator and also the denominator. So the numerator is the top part of the fraction, the denominator is the bottom part of the fraction. Right? And then what a fraction is telling me is that any value up here is being divided by what's on the bottom in the denominator right there. We're still going to use the order of operations in the order of PEMDAS. I'm going to do that right there. And the key tip when you solve problems like this and you have fraction is that you're going to simplify everything on the numerator first, and then you're going to simplify everything on the denominator second. Alright, so let's focus on this top part first. First, I see exponents. Right? Because I don't see any parentheses, I'm going to move to exponents. What's 2 to the 5th power? That is actually, let me check, 2 to the 5th power is 32. I'm going to write 32 minus 6 times 2. I'm going to write everything out so that everything is orderly. Like that. Alright. So, next, once we're done with exponents, I need to check for multiplication division. I see it right here. Okay, 6 times 2. So, move it down. 32 minus 12. And then I'm going to still write everything in the denominator. Okay, notice here that when I solved this, I didn't do 32 minus 6 because I had to do multiplication first before I can move on to addition or subtraction. So that's why I went over to 6 times 2. Okay, now that I'm done with any multiplication division, I can now subtract these two values right here. So, as I write this down, it's going to give me 20, right? 32 minus 12 is 20. And 3 times 3 minus 2. Okay. So I've simplified everything now in the numerator. Now it's time to simplify everything in the denominator. I'm going to move this up here so it's easier to see. So I see there's no exponents, but parentheses, but I do see that there's an exponent right here. So 3 to the 3rd power is 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. 27 minus 5. Times 3 minus 2. Alright. So, remember, I do not do 27 minus 5 because I have to do any multiplication or division next after exponents. So that means I have to do 5 times 3 next. Let's go down. 20 over 27 minus 15 minus 2. Right? 5 times 3 is 15. Now I can add or subtract. I see subtraction all the way, so I'm going to simplify this bottom portion right there. That's going to give me 20, and if I do all of that, it's going to give me 10. And check it out. I just have something that looks like a simple fraction. When I have a fraction, I am going to look at the operation of division. Okay? So what's 20 divided by 10? That is going to give me 2 as my answer. Alright, so that's how we solve that. Remember to do your numerator first and then denominator second. Try that example problem below using this as a reference.